Hi everyone, I'm Yardley. This is Natasha from Make Me a Naturalista, and we are here today with Francesca. You might know her as Chescalocs. You gotta know her. We wanted to bring her in and just talk about healthy eating, because we get a lot of questions about, okay, what product should I be using to get this certain look and for my hair to be soft and this, that, and the other, or who should I go to get my hair styled? That's important, yes, but it's also important of what you're putting in your body, because it reflects your outer beauty. So we know that Francesca knows all about this. I mean, look at her hair and her skin. She eats really well. If you follow her, you know she's all about it. So we wanted to talk to her today.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
Of course, of course.
Yay. So I have to say, I'm not an expert, but I'm someone that has just learned a lot and has, I've found results from changing how I eat. And I think that I'm a testament to, you don't have to be an expert or go to school and get a degree in nutrition. If you have an interest and you go out and get some books and start reading your labels, you can really make easy changes in your life that can help you look better and feel better as well. And that's really why I started changing my diet. I've always had migraines, like since high school. And I just started doing my reading and was finding that changing your diet and eating more natural foods can really help with migraines, headaches, painful periods, which is another thing that I've always dealt with. As soon as I started changing my diet and being more aware of what I was putting in my body, I just felt so much better, just so much more energy. I noticed that I wasn't dealing with migraines on a regular basis. I was getting like at least one a week. And now I'm not, maybe once a month, maybe around my period, but so it's really made a really big difference for me.
Did you consult with like a doctor about the migraines or anything like that? And did they?
Yeah, you know, I went to a doctor for migraines when I was in high school, and I got medication to take when I got them, but I mean, they were just always out of the blue. So sometimes I wasn't in a position to like go run home and get migraine medication if you're at school or you're traveling or something like that. And then I really didn't like the idea of having to take drugs every single time. And so that's when I started looking for other alternatives. Like one thing that I found was you could take cayenne pepper pills, is something that will help with migraines as well. But like I said, I really didn't like the idea of having to take something every single time. So that kind of led me to the path of changing my diet.
So there are a lot of women who are transitioning, and sometimes with that comes transitioning in other aspects of their lives. So can you let us know your 5 tips for like changing our diets and eating more on the healthy side?
Yeah, so I think one of the easiest things that you can do is just starting to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your diet. A lot of times I look at what people are eating, and even before I started changing my diet, and I would realize that there was like no vegetables in what I would be eating. Like I would just be like, I'm eating a burger. It's like, and some fries. Fries count as vegetables, right? Like
lettuce on it.
No, so I mean, and so when I say vegetables, I mean real vegetables. It's okay if they come from a can, honestly. Frozen is probably better, or something that's, you know, actually a real vegetable that hasn't been processed or had anything added to it, if possible. But I know it's not viable for everyone. But trying to add more fruits and vegetables to every meal. So if you are eating lunch, adding an apple in there, and maybe adding some like cut up veggies. I love bell peppers. It's like one of my favorite vegetables to eat because they are actually sweet. Like they don't taste spicy or vegetable-y. So that's something that I like to add to my lunch. Or adding greens to your dinner, like spinach, things like that. And even, as weird as it might sound, adding greens to your breakfast. I like adding like some spinach in my smoothie. You don't even taste it. And it's just really good for you. So that's one thing that's important. Drinking more water, absolutely, is huge. And I think a lot of people are so quick to drink a soda or a coffee or a tea or a lemonade that they aren't really getting enough water. And that will increase your overall health and energy. It will make your skin look better. It will make your hair shinier. It will just, from the inside out, make you better. And if you are looking to try and lose weight, a lot of times we're eating not because we're hungry, but it's because we're dehydrated. So it's important to make sure that you are drinking enough water. So that's a really great one.
Some of us are eating healthy already, or we may think that we're eating healthy. We go to the supermarket, we see something, and it's like, oh, all natural. This, that, and the other. This is great. I'll pick it up.
You have to look at the labels. And especially right now, I feel like a lot of companies really are pushing this like all healthy, all natural, and they're not necessarily being completely honest with you. So a really great example that we looked at was like dried cranberries. They are a favorite snack. People love to put them on salads or put them in your oatmeal. They taste amazing, but cranberries aren't naturally sweet. They're actually really bitter. And so when you are eating those dried cranberries and they taste really sweet, it's because there's a lot of sugar that's been added to them. So definitely look at the servings and make sure that you know, it's not going to kill you to eat something that has a little extra sugar or a little fun snack here and there, but are you eating an entire box or are you eating like 2 or 3? Like what's the serving and how much are you actually putting in your body? That's really important.
So good. This is good stuff.
Looking at the labels, definitely look at the labels. Just because it says it's all natural and good for you and healthy doesn't necessarily mean that. So,
and another thing, realize that you don't have to depend on medicines to cure what you have. You may have ailments that you can cure based on what you're eating. Take certain things out of your diet or put certain healthy things into your diet. So there's a lot of good things that Francesca gave us today.
Yeah, we're so grateful for you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for watching, and thank you always for supporting and sharing these videos with people. Again, this is Natasha, I'm Yardley, Francesca, and we are out with Make Me a Naturalista. We'll see you next time. Bye.